going on, guys? This is Edgar and Nathan here with the Grind Don't Stop. Got another video for you guys. We're actually on our way to maintenance detail they're gonna work on. We kind of have somewhat of a short day today. We have a maintenance detail and then we have a full detail and shampoo in the afternoon. Nathan is gonna take care of that one. I'm only working half day with him today, but we're also gonna go pick up a water tank. So this is something that we're working on. We have some good news coming pretty soon. Hopefully, we're still working on some final details. We got set up with a new account, so we'll share more news as we get it. But it's gonna be pretty big for us, so we're setting up, and we're gonna be buying a lot more equipment. So we'll take you guys along for the journey. So right here at the first location, this is the vehicle. Quick maintenance wash. We're charging, I believe, $80 or $100 on this one. Doesn't look too bad, just a really good vacuum and wipe down. Already explained to the customer what we're gonna do. So this is a Chevrolet Cruze. Hopefully it takes us about an hour and a half max. We will still profitable. I really think maybe we should be recording at all times. We just witnessed an accident, and it was weird because they both hit each other, and they kind of just yelled at each other for like 10 seconds, and then they left, and that was it. So it happened like right around there. So one of the cars got in the other's way, and it was, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe they know each other. What are you thinking, Nathan?
It was a little odd interaction. I just heard the car crash, and then like Edgar said, they just like yelled at each other for like a few seconds, and then they just drove off. And yeah, that was just weird.
Yeah, normally, I mean, I imagine you would stop. Yeah, normally you would stop and, ask for each other's insurance information, that type of stuff. But no, they just, I don't know, it was weird. Never seen that before. If it was my car, I would definitely, try to get their license plate, try to get their insurance information so they could pay if the other person was responsible. But this is type of things that we see sometimes now. All right, so we're finishing up on the inside of that. We already did the outside. Got a vacuum now, so now I'm gonna set up the generator and start vacuuming. All right, so we're done with the vehicle. Nathan's still working on the inside, in the windows one more time. I'm all packed up, just waiting on Nathan. We're gonna get payment. Then we're gonna be off to go pick up the water tank. So we'll film that as well, so you guys can see. Here at the place where they sell the tanks. This is actually a farm. I believe there's like wine in them at some point. 275 gallon tank. Got a few straps on it. We're good to go.
We just picked up the tank, and we're in Oklahoma, in the middle of nowhere. It's a little creepy out here. It's just tall grass and a dirt road.
Got no signal. I'm lost already.
Yeah, there's no signal. So hopefully we make it back home alive. If y'all seeing this, then we made it.
Alright, we made it back to Texas. We're just crossing over from Oklahoma to Texas, so we're good to go. I know down there, Nathan, a lot of people go mudding with like the ATVs. I think that would be pretty cool to go one day. Just have to buy an ATV first.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so we got the tank back at Nathan's house. I'm gonna clean it up. It's a little bit dirty. I had some sort of like a wine liquid on it, so I'm gonna clean it up. Then let's see what type of adapter we need for this. Hopefully I don't drop my phone when trying to show you guys this. But that's all the like wine that used to be in there. Some sort of like wine milk. I don't know what it is. We got it from a farm, but just clean it up and it should be good to go. This is the second one. I have one for personal use myself, but this is the first one we're using for the company. So I'm gonna clean it a little bit more. All right, so finding the right adapters for the tank was actually a lot more complicated than I was expecting. I ordered a few from Amazon. This was supposed to be exactly the right one. It's supposed to be 2 inches, and whenever I screwed it on, it was just a slightly smaller, so it just wouldn't work. but it already had the attachment here with a 3/4, so it was gonna be perfect. However, it didn't work, so I ordered another one that supposedly was gonna work as well. And this is just a big piece of plastic that's supposed to like clamp on to do more like a suction type fit. However, I think I'm missing something, or maybe there's another piece of plastic that's supposed to go over it, because if you clamp it on, there's still a gap there. So that would not work. So this definitely not working. I'm gonna return both of them. And I ended up going to Lowe's several times to find the right adapters, as you guys saw in the other clips, and how to buy some more of these. I mainly just needed this one here. However, it's always good to have a spare one of these. So this thing was like 30 bucks, and just one of them was gonna be 15, so decided to get more. There's some more of that plumbing stuff that I use. First time using it, I had to do a little bit of a YouTube video to learn how to use that, but I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. And we're gonna start using that tank pretty soon. Another struggle that I had was actually the tank itself and it being gravity fed. I filled it up pretty much, maybe 3/4 as you could tell, but nothing was happening. Usually whenever the water is running on the pressure washer side of things, the water is leaking from this side if you don't have like a hose attached to it. But in this case, nothing was going on, so I was just afraid that, you know, it wasn't working, even though gravity fed. To me, it's just pretty self-explanatory. Fill up with water and it will start flowing. I looked up a few videos and no one in the videos was really explaining anything as far as if there was anything else I needed to do. So essentially what I did, I just turned on the pressure washer and I squeezed it, and sure enough, it was working. I guess it just needed just a little bit for it to start flowing on its own. But it worked fine. We tested it the next day, and it's working great. So we're excited for this new setup that we have, 275 water tank that we're gonna be using for a new job. We're gonna start pretty soon, so we're pretty excited about this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any ideas of anything different that we should do, or if you have a water tank like this that you struggle with as well, definitely let us know in the comments. We want to learn together. Anything we could have done differently, definitely let us know. I spent a lot of time finding the right adapters for it, but I ended up getting them. But it's just part of the struggle, part of the hustle. Just going to different stores and getting everything together. Thank you guys. Bye now.